Hi everybody. So here is day two, and I'm thinking of calling this series 10K in 10 minutes if I put this on YouTube. So here I am, I'm long. We've gone up again, a second day in a row. Market's gone up a lot, so I'm being really skittish here because, man, it can just turn around in a dime and collapse on you. So I'm long, where it kind of's gone green. This is a 2-minute chart. I'm trading the E-minis, S&P 500. So I'm hitting 250, 500, 125. I'm concerned it's going to hit that dashed line. These are quadrant lines. The thick purple line, I call those major cues, and the dashed ones I call minor cues. You need to figure out in your dashboard what are the major indicators and what are the minor indicators, because you need to sort of prioritize your trades. So here I've hit 500 bucks and it's not going up much. It's kind of stalling out, and I'm concerned it's going to bounce back down against me. So I'm just going to get out soon. So I hit 625, but it's just going very slow, and I'm not happy. So I'm just going to hit flatten now in a moment. Okay, so I clicked it, and I get over 250. I'm not happy with that exit, so I'm going to go back in. Not a strategy I like to do, to go back in again so quick, but I think I could do better here. Because if we go above that dashed lines, in my trading practice, it means I've reclaimed it. And because we've closed above it, to me, it means a reclaim. So I think we got some more gas in the tank there. So I'm up 30 contracts now and hitting 2K. I'm happy with that, 2,500. And I click flatten now, and I'm out at 2,000 bucks. So again, $2,000 for trading for what, 3 minutes. I'm happy with that. So now I'm showing the linear regression channels, and I'm hitting this little white line, and I'm thinking that's a good place to short. But the thick pink line is more of a major line. So I do go short here. We're also hitting, we're getting pretty close to 5,100. So I go short, and I'm probably too early, and I know that. So I'm just being patient with it, and we'll see what happens. So it did go up closer to the pink. I should have waited until I get to the pink line. Again, patience, not my strong suit, but we've hit the pink, so I'm going to go strong now. I'm going to go short another 10 contracts. So now I'm short 30 contracts. I'm short 40 contracts, and I'm negative $2,700 on the trade. What am I going to do here? Actually, I think I hit buy 10 by mistake there, but whatever. You know, I do make mistakes. I get caught up in the fever of the moment. I'm going to go short again, and finally popping some green here. And I think I click flatten now, try to lock in that $1,000. Again, this is a short leash trade because the candles are green, it's going up. And I only got 250 bucks out of that trade. So that huge risk for 250, but it's hitting the pink, and that's a big line for me. So I'm going to go short again. And I made a mistake here. I went 9 instead of 10. So I'm going to go 11. I like even numbers. So now I'm short 30 contracts. Short 40 contracts. I'm very confident in this thick pick line there in this linear regression channel. Starting to pop a little bit of green there, and so 1,300, and I'm going to try and just lock that in. Again, short leash because I am against the trend, right? When you're swimming against the tide, you got to be very careful. Here too, you know, I'm 70 contracts in. I'm almost full contract size. And if price passes beyond that pink line, you get a huge short squeeze, and it's very painful. You know, you lose 2 or 3 days worth of work. So I'm 75 contracts in, full contract size. I'm just want to, you know, oh, I click flatten now. I just want to lock that in. I'm out at 5,800. And I got out just before a nice drop there. Got out too quick. I entered too quick. I got out too quick. Annoying as heck. That's the way it is. So now I'm going to go long. I think, yeah, I'm long 10 contracts. This is the 1 minute chart, and the candle went blue, which is a momentum shift, but it didn't close blue. Again, I'm too early. I'm too excited. But I'm long 10 contracts. I'm thinking it's going to bounce here, particularly off this major Q, that thick purple. See how it went up to the dashed line of the minor Q? And in fact, it did. That was a turnaround point, or a pullback point, whatever you want to call it. And I'm in 30 contracts for a long here. And again, it's going against me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to average down. Bad juju. So finally, I'm popping some greens here, and I'm good. I think I'm just going to try and lock that in, and I get out at 7,500. So it's great, 7,500. Been trading for not too long, and that's good. So now I'm going to wait a little bit, and you're going to see I got out way too soon again. I mean, look how many blue candles in a row, and it's going back up to that minor Q. Huge red candle on a 2 minute chart. Very significant. So now I'm short, or I'm about to go short. So I go short 10 contracts. We've fallen a little bit below that major Q and that white line. That's the moving average. It's a very important one to me. And we've fallen below, and I'm thinking there should be a little bit of panic here, and it should keep going down below. So I'm 20 contracts short. So I trade and then I narrate after the fact, because I don't like to trade and narrate at the same time. For one thing, I swear a lot, and you don't want to hear that, I'm sure. I'm 30 contracts in, and this trade is, negative $2,000-ish. If this were real money and not paper trading, I would probably get out every time I hit negative 2,000, because I have so many contracts. It can go from negative 2,000 to negative 4,000 or 5,000 real quick. So I've hit flatten now. I just want to lock it in. And by the time it finally gets me out, it's so slow. Thinkorswim is just so slow. Just waiting and waiting and waiting for the darn thing to finally get me out. And I'm at 9,387. So close to my 10K. But it's okay because look, it popped up again. So now I'm short again. We've fallen below the white line again, fallen below that minor Q. So I'm short. I am short 10 contracts, but I was distracted. I should have gone short the very first red candle, and I didn't. And now we're like 6 red candles. That's like 12 minutes. So it's gone down for 12 minutes, and then I go short. That's late, especially for a jackrabbit like me. So I'm going to pay the price for having been distracted and not catching that a little earlier, because now price is popping up. And as we'll see, price doesn't actually close below that white line or that dashed line, or barely. But I get stubborn, and I'm averaging down. I'm $1,000, $1,300 in the red, but it is showing weakness here for sure. So I went short another 10 contracts. I'm being patient here with my averaging down, because again, it could just all pop up and retest the high or do whatever it wants to do. I'm hitting 3K-ish in the red, almost 3,800 in the red. Or this could be really ugly. I'm sweating. So what do? I average down. Ugh, bonehead. I just need it to just pop down a little, just enough to get out. And I'm in the greens, popping green. I'm going to hit flatten out to lock that in. I click it, and I finish the day at 10,012, my 10K. There you go. Have a wonderful day. Woo!